You ready?
Yeah.
Hi everybody, this is Ernie J featuring R&R Cookvision with Roland. And today we are going to be making sticky buns. Now a lot of different sticky bun recipes like to use yeast, but we're going to show you a fun way to do it with just baking powder and baking soda. Are you ready? Alright, let's begin. So first we have all of our ingredients laid out. We have 3 different sets that we're going to be doing. We're going to be making the buns. And then we're going to be making the filling that goes inside the buns when we roll them together. And then afterwards we're going to be showing you on the stove top to make a yummy butterscotch to pour over top. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have about 480 grams of flour or 4 cups. We are going to put that in the center there.
Kind of like sugar buns.
It kind of like sugar buns, yeah. We're going to be putting lots of sugar on them.
We make sugar buns too.
We could make sugar buns. We're going to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. Alright, so 1, 2, you count with me? 3,
How will you just like pour it?
4. We don't want to just pour it in because then we're going to get way too much.
We didn't want.
And then just 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay?
Ouch.
Yeah, I got that in there.
Ouch.
You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to mix that all together.
Okay.
So it's nice and incorporated. Now what we're going to do,
We're wrapping it.
no, we're going to make a nice well in there. Because what we have to do is, this is called a biscuit method. We're going to make nice, yum, crumbly treat. So we have 180 grams of cold butter cut into cubes, which is about 12 tablespoons. Yeah, I want to feel it, see how cold that is? And nice and hard. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to put all of that butter into the flour, and we get to use our hands. Show everybody your hands. Show them your good baking hands. Yeah. And then we are going to get in there together, and we are going to push the butter and the flour together until we get about pea-sized lumps in there. Isn't that fun? Can you say that? Pea-sized lumps.
Pea-sized lumps.
Yeah, excellent. Good job. Feel that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, so it's flour and the
Why?
cold butter. Cold butter. Cold butter.
I say that cold butter.
Cold butter. Okay, can you say it slowly? Cold butter.
Cold butter.
So this is the fun stuff. When we get to bake and we get to play with our hands, that's when we get to have the most fun. Okay, let me see, okay? That's how are we doing. What does it look like?
No.
It looks like dough, yeah. This is a fun method, the biscuit method. It's a great way to have lots of fun with your baking. Alright, and we're just going to add a little bit of salt in there. Not too much. Half a teaspoon is fine. Okay. Okay, let me check. Alright, we have to make sure that we got all of that butter and flour. See how right now we just have a lot of the butter with a little bit of flour mixed in? We need to make sure we get everything mixed in properly. I'll go first and then you go after. Okay?
My hands are a little floury all over.
That's okay. That's the fun, right? Because then, well, you don't want to get it all over yourself. Okay.
When we put hands in your whole messy.
I know, but that's the best part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, see how now the mixture is starting to get more incorporated? All the ingredients are mixing nicely.
Let me try.
See? How does that feel?
It doesn't feel right.
Does it feel like pea size?
I think we should do a little bit more the right way.
Just a little bit more? Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more. Oh, but when you mix this together, it's going to be so good and soft and delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we like did a little bit, if like put it in our hands and then with the cream, we could like mix up the cream and the butter and the flour.
Yeah.
Now we use our hands.
Alright, so we're going to mix all that together because we need to have a nice
With my hand?
I'm gonna do it with my hands, and then when I'm put it onto the table to roll out, you can help me with that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Put it on the table.
Not yet. All together here.
Okay. And then when are we gonna roll out?
We're gonna get a nice dough put together.
Let me can I
Just wait.
Can I get a little thicker? Like this?
We don't need it thicker. Okay, so we're going to
I just need
bind that together.
I just
Alright, so what we're doing here, we are now kneading out our dough for about 5 minutes or so, just so that we can work out that gluten and we can allow it to rise. Where are you going, bud? You gotta still help with the video. It's okay, we have more for you up here.
Can I have some?
Yeah, see how how that all nicely incorporated like that? A nice big dough. Do you see that dough?
Can I have a big piece?
Yeah, we're gonna be rolling it out though. Right?
This piece is cold.
It's supposed to be cold. So, we now have our dough here. We're just gonna let that rest off to the side while Roland works with his. And for the filling inside, we have...
Can I dip it into the filling?
No, we're gonna put the filling on top of it.
I just wanted to make it
Yeah,
really,
so our filling,
really soft.
yeah, we have 3 tablespoons of butter,
Filling.
45 grams, and then we
I
have,
think I need more dough to make it thicker.
yeah, we have all that dough we're gonna roll out.
I need more dough to make.
Yeah, and then we have a 1/4 cup of white sugar, and we have 30 grams of brown sugar. We're gonna mix that all together, and that,
done, Mommy.
look at this. That is gonna be the great filling that we're gonna pour over top of our sticky buns when we roll it. God, we got so much cinnamon going all over the place. It's gonna be a cinnamon crazy. Look at all that cinnamon. Oh, I can smell it. Can you smell the cinnamon?
Yeah.
Wow, so now we are going to lift our dough,
Yep.
and we are now gonna make, no, on this side, only on one side. And we're going to cut this piece here off, and then both the end right there so that we can have even sides.
Can I use those pieces?
Yeah, you want to use those pieces? You can work with those pieces. Okay.
I'm gonna work with them.
And now we are going to make about 1/2 inch even cuts
Grab this.
all the way. Of course you can.
Sounds like it looks like a worm.
It looks like a worm.
It kind of did, but
Yeah.
Mommy, are we gonna go yet?
And then we have, if you look, everything nicely rolled with our filling inside.
Look at mine is almost done.
And sometimes you can get about 11 to 12 pieces, but I gave a little bit of the ends to roll in. You can play with that. So next, here we are. We are going to be now finishing off our sticky bun recipe by making our butterscotch topping. So we have 6 tablespoons of cold butter that we are going to melt on the top of our stovetop on a medium to high heat. And we also have 225 grams of brown sugar.
Josh?
And at the end of it, we're going to finish it off with 1/2 cup of cream. What's up, Roland?
I can't get this big piece to get really...
Well, just put it on the table and then just roll it out. We have Roland on the other side of the camera. He is finishing up our sticky buns to get ready for the topping. So we're going to add all of that sugar on top. And we are going to let...
I was trying to make a pickle, but then it fell on the floor and then
That's okay. We'll make another pickle afterwards. So we are going to let everything melt together on the stovetop. Make sure that all of that butter is melted in.
My old sticky bun.
And we're just going to let that bubble for just a few minutes.
I'm trying to make my old sticky bun.
Yeah.
So then you can make my sticky bun.
Alright, so it's been bubbling away there for a few minutes. We're going to turn off this stove. We're going to move this over. And we are going to add our cream. And we are going to mix that together. Alright. Now you do have to be very careful at this part because the sugar mixture is very hot.
Some fall on the floor.
And we're going to Mix that together.
Some fell on the floor.
Yeah, that's why we have to be very careful.
But
And mix that.
that's okay.
It's okay because we can clean it up afterwards. Alright, so we want to mix that up nicely.
This pickle didn't fall.
And we have that all nicely incorporated there.
Oh, Josh.
I know, buddy. So we're going to let that sit down there for just a few seconds and we're going to get the rest of our recipe finished.
We're doing a lot of baking, Josh.
Yeah, we're doing lots of baking today. Now we have our butterscotch topping all ready. It's still a little bit warm. And I put it in a measuring cup so that we can put a little bit in each of our cupcake tins. What's really nice when we're doing our sticky buns is if we bake them in the cupcakes, it will help keep their shape and they're able to rise really well in the oven.
How about if we put it...
Uh-oh, Roland dropped his batter.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, okay.
No, I don't have any dough. We'll have to play it.
So we're gonna fill.
The dog ate my dough.
That's okay. We have lots of sticky buns we're making.
Can I have some dough?
No, we're finished with the dough because we're putting, as you see, all of our cupcake tins are ready to go. And we have our sticky buns all twirled up. We're gonna stick them in each. Yeah, put that in here. Yeah, excellent. Now we're gonna drizzle just a little bit.
Can I put them on?
No, it's really hot, so you gotta be careful.
Kind of looks like syrup.
Yeah. Put just a little drizzle on.
I want to take one of these cookies. They're delicious.
Oh, they're gonna be delicious. Yeah, and then
When are you gonna put them in the oven?
as soon as I'm finished putting a little drizzle on each one, and they're gonna go into the oven in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the temperature of your oven. We've got a nice section there.
Josh,
Yes.
when we make more sticky buns, just put all that on, and then just don't put any on one.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do that next time. So now we're gonna pop these in the oven.
I like all those. I like them. I made those with my daddy one time. And
Did you?
They were delicious.
Excellent.
But
So we just have some extra sticky goodness. Doesn't that look good, Roland?
yeah,
Yeah, so what we've done here is once we've taken them out of the oven, we're gonna flip our cupcake tins upside down so that we have all that gooey stuff that we first put in there all poured on top.
can I flip it over?
No, we've already flipped it over. But you can take this, we'll put that beside it, and watch, we're gonna pour some of that caramel all over that yummy butterscotch.
I like the butterscotch.
Doesn't that look good? And there you go. There we have our sticky buns. So thank you for tuning in for our wonderful recipe. And we will stay tuned for more. Please subscribe. Bye for now. Tell them. Tell them to subscribe. Say it. Okay, say bye. Well, fine. Roland doesn't want to say goodbye because he wants to keep on cooking. But we will stay tuned for another recipe.